morning. How am I doing? Good, good. I'm doing good. How about you? That's good to hear. Jess is laughing, going, what's wrong with him?
I was thinking how long you can keep that conversation.
You're wondering how long I can keep the conversation going with myself and pretend third chair? So I just unloaded here in Fruitvale, or we're in Montrose right now, but the address we delivered is technically Fruitvale. It's funky. We're headed into Fruitvale soon though. We just came from Fruitvale and we're going back into Fruitvale. It's just the descriptions of addresses. It's a little weird here. And we're headed to Klesnikoff, and this is not the road you take to get to Klesnikoff. Normally you take, what is it, 22? North to Klesnikoff. Basically, I want to go from Trail to Castlegar. You would take 22. But my truck is sick. It's been nice not having truck problems for a while. It's been nice. What is it, 3 weeks, 4 weeks? Like maybe a whole month without truck problems. So something weird started happening last night in Kelowna. I'm like, the regen just seems to sound different, or it's going longer than normal. The regen's not acting quite right. It's weird. And then today, no, last night, as I got to the top of Big White, all of a sudden heard the sound out of the passenger side. Just only because I opened the window. I was, pranking Jess again by opening the window. And it's like, wait, that sounds like I'm losing air. Like there's a crazy air leak back there somewhere. So I pulled over, checked the tires. I'm like, nothing. When I stop, the air leak sound goes away. So I just listen closer. It sounds like it's coming from under her seat maybe. So that's where the regen system is. So, okay. 2 notes that are pointing to something wrong with the regen system. And then today morning, all of a sudden, when I'm heavy on the jake brakes or heavy on the throttle, blue smoke. Enough that a trucker driving by just goes, hey, you realize you're smoking? And I'm like, yes sir, I do. I do. And then just can't breathe because right now the regen, it smells like a regen, but like way stronger smell. So we're gonna go to the shop. They're gonna see if they can get my ignition key fixed, get me a spare key.
I know how to take it out.
Jess knows how to take it out with paper clips and stuff, but I'm not trying to take that thing out until I have the other key. Not even thinking of trying to get that broken little end of the key out until we have the replacement key. So we'll get that, and they'll take a look at my truck and see if they can diagnose the blue smoke. And hopefully she makes it till I get my new truck. Yeah, so Sutco, one of the Sutco office guys caught me at the brake check, doing a brake check, so they were just checking on drivers. Apparently we've had some Sutco drivers that have bypassed the brake check altogether. So he's just sitting there checking guys, and he just goes, I'll follow you around while you do your brake check. And he gave me some advice on things that I hadn't thought of, so that was good. Not brake check related at all, just other things. It's like, oh, my trailer plate, for example, is not even a year old, but all the letters are starting to get faded because I'm always wiping the plate clean. And he goes, legally, once that plate is faded to 50%, it needs to be replaced, so you have to put it into your DVIR. I'm like, never knew that. So I'll take his word on it and put it in my DVIR in the future. He also says other things that were legal that I know for a fact weren't, so we can all be wrong, right? I think we were just looking at it differently. We had a different perspective, and he goes, yeah, okay. Legal versus acceptable policy are two different things too, right? Yeah, he's from Alberta. There might be provincial differences too.
700 meters, turn right on Highway 3B, then take the second left.
Okay, I'll go on to Highway Creepy. You heard that, right? She said go to Highway Creepy. She'll say it again, so listen. Tell me if I'm right. Did she say Highway Creepy? It's a little creepy. I've seen quite a few of those RCMP trucks with big four-wheel drive pickup trucks. Nice to have them in this area if someone wants to run with a four-wheel pickup truck. Oh, you can follow them. Every now and then you see a snowmobile on the back of them.
Then take the second left.
See, Highway Creepy.
I wonder how many people have convert to saying that.
Turn left on Main Street.
Ah, she said Main Street instead of 3B. It's Highway 3B, not Highway Creepy. Let's see what she says now. Will she say continue on Main Street or continue on 3B or Creepy?
Continue on Main Street.
Ah, continue on Main Street. So I think the Fruitvale address and stuff are all related to this railroad, because this railroad goes where Unload was part of this railroad system. So I think the addresses kind of follow the railroad. Makes sense to me, I think.
For sure we live here.
Yeah, I thought for sure, or no, I said Klesnikov. Jess said here Fruitvale. We're loading at Klesnikov, so I'm right.
Yeah.
But where we're delivering, I was wrong. So
But when I already figured it out.
Jess has tomorrow figured out already, and unfortunately, I think I have to go along with her. So we're delivering to West Kelowna. Jess says we're going to go to Lavington and load there for Spokane. And I can't say she's wrong. The only other one would be Adams Lake. No, I would say empty to Klesnikov would be the other one. Okay, if you're wrong about Lavington, you're going to go with Adams Lake. I'm going to go with Klesnikov. Okay? There we go.
Which is winner.
Winner gets to be right. You're not betting with me? You don't want to be right?
I want to be right about something.
You want more than just being right.
Give me a sticker book. Come on.
You want a sticker book? Oh. I'll make a sticker out of Gorilla Tape.
You probably would.
Yeah, I don't see any blue smoke at all when I'm running empty, only when the engine's working hard.
That's a very heavy load.
Yeah, and it was a really heavy load, so.
You didn't even get close to where you wanted to.
See if we can hear that sound. Oh yeah, still hear it. Even though running empty, we can hear the rattling or air leak sound. to Summit, just north of Salmo, and we'll detach the trailers and bring it into the shop. I'll get some supplies. I need one load strap. I need 10 bungees because I ripped a whole bunch. And I need some more washer fluid. If they've got pink washer fluid, bug wash, I want that. I know it's still March, but I want it. There was enough bugs on my window that I want at least 2 jugs of the pink stuff. I'll start mixing it in there 50-50 because we're not going to hit minus 40 Celsius anymore. We might hit some minus 20. So if I mix bug wash 50-50 with the blue stuff, we'll be good. Hey, there's some tame geese on the yard there, just free range. What keeps them from going onto the road? Maybe they're smart enough. Now our CMP is falling way back. Let's see if we can make it say creepy again. Just tap that button. No. Oh well. But you guys heard it. Highway creepy. Yesterday I said this road was slippery. How far north does 3B go? Oh wait, it could be up by Roslyn, right? Isn't that 3B as well? No, that's not 3B anymore, is it? Because I don't see any wet anywhere. I don't know how it could be slippery. Need fuel too, but I think I'll do that after we get out of the shop, come back here, go over the Bombi and load. And it's no tarp load? No tarp load, that's nice. So yeah, rough cut lumber going into mats, oil rig mats or something like that. And we can't deliver first thing in the morning either because they have their priority is the trucks that are getting loaded with the mats. So yeah, and we have no idea if we're going to be here for an hour, 2 hours, or 5 hours. So that's okay. I'm going to grab the laptop out of here and go upstairs and sit in the lounge and just kind of hang out and go downstairs and check every hour or so. Oh yeah, make some lunch. Take a shower, yeah. Yeah, it's a decent place for relaxing. Wi-Fi, nice table, comfortable chairs. There's one that you can tip. Because I want you to sit in that one and then tip you back. That'd be a good prank.
I'm tipping you. Can I make this prank work?
I like the idea. I scared her yesterday.
I'll scare you later.
We stopped for a restroom break. I was just standing outside. I'm waiting for her to walk by, and as she walked by the truck, I just screamed, and she had a mini heart attack. That was good. That was good. It's been a while since I got a good jump.
Only because the day before you tried to scare me.
I tried to scare her the day before, and that just failed utterly. I had a great plan to do it too, but just didn't time out well because my distraction. I couldn't implement my distraction because cars were driving by.
I know where to look.
I was at the rest area too. I was going to, with my key fob, flash the backup lights on the truck, and she would go, "Oh, he's at the truck." He went to the truck without me. In this cold blowing wind, he didn't think about walking with me back to the truck. He went back to the truck without me, that idiot. And then I was going to jump out and scare her. But then cars were driving by right then, and I'm like, well, if I flash those lights right now, it's going to confuse them, right, and blind them. And it's like, no, it's not a good idea. And then, of course, she looked my way right away instead of looking towards the truck. I tried.
I know where to find you.
Most of my pranks have to be a little more elaborate than that to get her.
Keep left to Highway 3.
To get her off guard, but somehow I managed it yesterday night. I managed it. I got a little jump scare. I'll just take the bell off if you put a bell on me.
Keep left to Highway 3.
Also, all your hands are built on that.
Keep left to Highway 3. Really? Left? How about just straight? Thanks, Carmen. You know what, GPS...
Continue on Highway 3.
GPSs are far from perfect. Remember when your dad first got a GPS? He would listen to those voices in the city. Just goes, turn left in how many meters? Or feet, I guess he'd have it set. And he would turn left at the first intersection. It's like, no, 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 no. Oh no, we're lost in a big city. That was in Portland, I think.
Seattle.
Oh, Seattle. All right, Seattle. That was fun. It was hilarious. It was a good road trip. Yep. We've got more road trips planned. It's nice when we can combine our road trip with somebody else's road trip. We did a road trip and her parents did a road trip and we managed to merge 2 days, I think. 2 or 3 days we were timed it out so that we were on the same road trip at the same time, camping in the same places. Yeah, I'm definitely excited about Texas. We're doing something different. We're not driving. It's not a road trip technically. We're actually flying there and then renting a vehicle. It'll probably be a little more expensive that way. But we have more time down there. Definitely quite a bit more time down there by flying in. And we'll see. We'll see how the experience of renting a car for 2 weeks is, and go from there. We got a trip, so that trip's in March, in May, and then yeah, March is now. So that trip's in May. In fall, we've got another trip that we're not quite sure what that trip will be. Can't figure out the logistics of it yet, but either way, we're gonna have something. If the plans don't work out the way it is, we'll probably do a Vancouver Island trip or something like that. So that we have a space there to make a trip work. And then in January we have a trip to Belize. And then that summer, probably June, probably end of June, we got a road trip to Drumheller, Alberta. So that's 2021 figured out. In 2022, we plan on doing a road trip as well, just for ourselves. No visiting family, no... I mean, if we end up figuring out how to visit family for a day along the route or something, depending on where and what we do, we'll do that, but and that's as far as we've got planned. So 2022 we have some rough plans. Couple of trucks lined up here. Good thing I decided not to fuel up now. That side road's a great place to park and sleep. Got a gas station nearby for facilities. Except I would never sleep there. Because our office is, what, 10 kilometers away? About from this location, so GPS says 8.2 kilometers from here. Well, why wouldn't I just drive those 8.2 kilometers and sleep there instead? Have nice showers. Yep. And every now and then you see a truck slowing down at places and going, I missed the spot, I needed to pull over there. I'm like, I've done that. I follow a truck, it's like he hits the brakes just after every pull out. It's like, I think he's looking for a brake check or a place to call the end of the day.
Highway 6.
So I got in the radio. I'm like, by any chance are you trying to find a place to sleep? And he goes, yeah, I'm not from around here. And he goes, and every time I see a spot, I'm already past it. I'm like, well, if you let me just pass you and follow me, I'll pull into a place, just follow me right in, and you can sleep there, and then I'll continue on my way. Did that over here because he hit the brakes where I was talking about. That's a good place to sleep, and he just goes, darn, just missed it. And then you see the driveway going, oh shoot, there's a second chance, I could have still done it. And then I told him, okay, just follow me. So I let him down into here.
In 6 kilometers, arrive at Santosnamo Yard on the right.
And then on the left-hand side, I pulled into the left-hand side. There's a truck parked there right now, it looks like. He's on the road. Just after him. Where that white vehicle is pulling into the white small truck. Yep, right where that white truck is, the Ford is. Right in there is a good spot to sleep. The place is empty at night or in the evening, right? So you just pull in there, sleep there. In the morning, by the time any of these people show up, you're long gone. So pull in there. That's a good place to sleep. And I kept going to Salmo and slept there. Not Salmo, we are in Salmo. I went up to Summit to our office and slept there.
We should call this out.
Every now and then you have an opportunity going, I think that's what the person is. Let's see if they're on the radio. And often they're not on the radio, and it's like, I wish I could really help this person out. I could make this person's life easier if only they had their radio on. I wonder if this truck is going to turn off at Porcupine. It's a lot of small trees, so I doubt it'll be turning off at Porcupine. Where would it be going? It must be going to a chipper or a post place that makes posts. Because it's all the small stuff that logging industry used to leave behind. The government actually gives companies breaks if they pick up the small little stuff along with the big stuff. So instead of the small stuff just laying on the ground and rotting away on it actually gets used, turned into wood chips.
Yard on the right.
She says Sutco, right? People always pronounce it Sutco, but even the Garmin gets it pronounced right. That's kind of nice that the Garmin actually pronounces the name right. Just realized that, Sutco. Places we don't do a lot of business with usually call us Sutco.
Like there's no I. There's no I.
Arriving at Sutco's Yard on the right.
I like this driveway so much better than the old driveway. Well, the old driveway is still there, but here you've got this flat spot on the top to stop at the roadway. On the old one, it was uphill. The other driveway, it's uphill, and you would have to chain up just to get out of the yard. Yeah. Where am I gonna park? Where am I going to park? Oh, I think nope. obnoxious. I think I'll just park right beside this chip trailer here. Don't think I got much choice. Some of these trailers are far apart too. Not cool when people park that far apart. Oh, look at that. That's almost enough space for another trailer. That's obnoxious. Looks like they've got a lot of gravel equipment here. A lot of gravel equipment. I think they have a little more snow here than in the Okanagan. Power divider is on. I have to park pretty far forward just in case somebody else comes around. I need to leave enough space so they can still get around me and I don't block them in. I turn too tight. I'll clear it. Don't want to hit the trailer. I want to be close to the trailer. You don't want to hit the trailer. Yeah, it's trying to do a regen again. It's being obnoxious. That should be far enough forward. Alright guys, hopefully we'll be back. If not, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in a couple of seconds or tomorrow. That's it. I'm going home.
Me too.
Me too? So I talked to Sutco. You guys were asking when I'm getting the new truck. When am I getting the new Kenworth 990, W990? I didn't get a good answer. Well, that's not necessarily true. I didn't get the answer I wanted. The reason we're headed home now is we're delivering in West Kelowna tomorrow morning. So I might as well head home. Spend a few hours today evening at home and then head out tomorrow morning, deliver in West Kelowna and see where we're loaded. So, update on my truck. So I want to remind people that this is a company truck. It's not my truck. So me as a driver, I can ask for things, but the company doesn't have to give me things, right? So they've gone out of their way to try to get the truck that I really wanted. And they can't come up to a pricing agreement with a company that works for Sutco. So it sounds like I'll be running this truck at least all the way through April. But knowing this is very fresh, they got that news today morning. So knowing how things go, plans change. Who knows how long I'll be running this truck. The original plan was to get rid of it on April 1st. And now the plan is to likely run it through April till I get a new truck. It sounds like I'm just getting another International similar to this truck. And I don't mind this truck. I like this truck. I don't have any issues with this truck. It's just a little disappointing being told I'm getting exactly what I asked for and then now being canceled. And I get why. It's money. I don't know how many tens of thousands more that truck was, but it's disappointing. But like I said, when I first said this is what I want, I told them I guarantee if you give me what I want, I'll stick around for the lease of that truck. So if they just give me another generic truck, then at least I haven't committed to the next 4 years or whatever. Not that I'm going to go quit Sutco. I love Sutco, but at least I don't have that commitment if they're going to give me another generic truck. And having said that, who knows what I'm going to get? Maybe they're going to give me a similar truck to this with a couple of extra perks. Who knows? I'd be happy as long as I get exactly what I have now or better, as long as it's not worse. I think the only thing you could take out of this truck and me not mind would be the AC, bunk AC for overnight. If you remove that out of this truck, whatever. I use that thing so little. That's the only thing that wouldn't bother me if that was less in the new truck. As long as the truck has XM radio on it, a VHF radio, a CB radio, comfortable seats, upper bunk and lower bunk, a fridge, bunk heat, inverter, things like that in it, I'll be happy. I would have been much, much happier getting the truck that I wanted, but wouldn't we all be happier that way? So, the only thing I wish is they wouldn't have told me that I get to pick a truck that they're going to order and then cancel it on me. That's my biggest gripe about it would be, that's disappointing. It's like, if you're going to give me the same thing anyway that I'm running now, then why did you bother asking me what I wanted? But it's money, right? Bottom line. And however many thousands of dollars it would have been more averaged out over the month, like per month, how many hundreds of dollars? Is it $500 more a month that they have to pay for the truck, or is it $1,000 more a month? I know the margins aren't very big these days for trucking companies. So it is what it is. But they could have bought my loyalty for the next 4 years. Very simply, very easy. Guarantee a top performer for the company to stay with the company. And this way they just haven't, right now they haven't bought that loyalty. And you can totally buy loyalty. People say, you can't buy me. Yeah, we're all for sale. If somebody else will come to you and give you the same deal you have right now, but less work and more money, I think almost every single one of us would go, less work, more money? Yeah, I'll go do that. For a job that you still enjoy? Yeah. What makes people stay at your company if your company's not less work and more money would be loyalty points? Are you going to give the people extra, make people feel special, right? That's the difference. I worked at a retail store for many years, so I know what it feels like not having loyalty points. I actively encouraged my employees, if they found a better deal, not to feel obligated to stay working at that grocery store. If you have a better deal, always make yourself expand. If you can make your life better, learn more, move on with your, make your I don't know, your living, your morale, your being better and happier, go do that. So, yeah, like I said, a little disappointing, but I understand. So we'll see. Hopefully this truck lasts long enough to make it through the next month and a half, 2 months, till I get a new truck. They found seal was broken. I guess it'd be exhaust seal was busted in the regen system, so they replaced that. No more smoke. I still have a rough idle, so I don't know what that is. I'll keep an eye on that to see what's going on there. And Jess goes, I also have a brand new key. So I have a key to the ignition again. Because honestly, since Friday, anybody could have started this truck up with anything. Screwdriver, nail clipper, anything would have started up the truck. I still locked the doors, but anything would have started the truck. If you had really strong nails, you could have probably started the truck with your nails. So that's nice to have that fixed. I feel a little more secure with that. Also, while we were there, they did a full grease job on the trailers and the truck. Originally, I was supposed to bring it in this weekend to get a basic service done, so it's nice to get that done today. And I got to go home. At the end of the day, who knows, maybe I would have hated the Kenworth. But I don't know until I try it. And I was looking forward to having a special paint job on it, 25 years, special cool retro paint job on it. But then I would have had to wash it too, so if I don't get that special paint job, I don't have to keep it as clean and shiny. I still want to wash them, but you have to wash them more. Keep it clean, because it's now a signature truck for the company, you know. I'll get over it. Really, the only thing that's changed is they haven't purchased my loyalty, that's all. So basically, I'm in exactly the same shoes as I am right now. Nothing would have changed, or nothing is going to change. I'll keep doing what I'm doing, keep enjoying my job. Find a grocery store. Jess has to go to the grocery store so she can buy my loyalty. How are you going to buy her? That's a lot of rock slides here. So what are you going to buy for my loyalty?
Can't go around with the brownies,
Brownies, cookies,
cookies, donuts.
and donuts. Yeah, it's a lot of loyalty points. Yeah, it's a lot of...
You can do chicken enchiladas.
Chicken enchiladas. Whew. Man, I'm going to stay married forever.
Thought you were with.
Oh, was that the contract at the beginning?
I don't know, but what to record this talk.
That's awesome.
You're gonna be the one trying to go to the
It's like I didn't think you needed to buy my loyalty.
I think you're going to the store now.
I'm going to the store now. Now it's ultimatum. I have to buy loyalty points for her now.
So you get the donuts.
You're thinking I'm in the doghouse? You're the one in the doghouse that thinks I could be purchased. After saying that I could be, we can all be purchased, but shush, don't tell her that part. More rocks.
And sometimes they probably wonder what goes on after you hit that button.
Well, if the video also ends abruptly, I know she's hit the stop. You know that, right? See, even if you hear negative news, you can still have a fun, good day. It was pretty cool, that truck driver that came and helped me strap when I was loading at Klesnikov. He was a really happy guy. But I threw the straps over and he was putting them, or winding him up in the winch. And I just hear, oh, nice. Next strap goes over and he goes, yeah, really nice. And he keeps going, wow. I'm like, what is he going on about? I'm like, oh, I think he likes my short straps. So I just go, you like my short straps? He goes, yeah, what'd you tell your boss? You're just cutting your straps all off? I'm like, well, no, I haven't told my boss that I cut all my straps. I did that from day one when I started. I went and cut 8 straps for the front trailer, 8 straps for the rear trailer, and then so I have enough straps to load my whole load, all in long straps. Then I have an additional 8 straps for the front and additional 8 straps for the rear. So it's just that initial 16 straps, and after that it's just like regular everybody else. I use just as many straps as everybody else. I replace them as they get worn out until they reach their legal point, or I tear them, or forklift tears them, or whatever like that. So that initial outfitting this trailer, I got 16 more straps than I need, but I cut those 16 straps short. And almost all my loads, I'll use all the short straps. Most of my loads, no, not most. Half the loads I only use my short straps. And then whenever I have loads that are 3 tiers high, then I use long straps for the top tier, but I still use all the short straps for the bottom 2 tiers. So, yep, when I was hauling those bagged of steel shot, or the pallets of shingles, it's all my short straps. They are color coded. I took the D-ring at the end and painted them yellow. Well, they're not all color coded anymore. Most of the colors have been worn off, and I've cut one strap that has never been painted. So, and I always cut my oldest straps first. always use the oldest straps. So when I use the long straps, some of those start getting older. I always cut the worst strap I have. That way the new straps are always for the long straps, and then the short ones are always the oldest straps I have. And sometimes an old strap or a long strap will accidentally get cut out near the end, and then I can just use it as a short strap. I just cut it at the right spot, and just because it can no longer be safely a long strap where the tear is, or the cut is, the forklift driver did, it can still be a short strap. And I didn't pick up the extra new strap that I tore because they were out of stock on the straps, so hopefully I don't have a load that I need all the straps. Now, having said that, I've only short one strap. I have 2 more straps than the most straps I've ever needed. Got 1 extra strap on the front trailer, 1 extra strap on the rear trailer, more than I've ever needed on a load that I needed, like almost all of my straps, right? Or I needed everything long straps. So if I pick up a load that's been the worst load I've ever had, I'll still have 1 extra strap. If it gets a load where I need more than that straps, then I'm going to be in some kind of trouble where I'll probably have to go and buy some straps from a local shop somewhere. I think in that case you just load, drop the trailer somewhere out of the way, and then go and buy a strap somewhere. But I think I've planned far enough ahead that that's not going to happen. Well, the further we go this way, the more into the sun we'll be driving, so I think I'll call it there. Beautiful Christina Lake, still kind of frozen over. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think Jess is probably going to stay home tomorrow. Yeah, I think so. So I'll see you tomorrow. You'll be the second chair tomorrow instead of the third chair. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Really love all the comments. Keep those going. It's always entertaining reading them all. I read every single comment. Just a note, don't put an email address or any kind of link. They automatically get blocked by YouTube. So if you want to share a link or an email with me, let me know. Or go to my Facebook, private message me you can do that. I'll accept every friend's request on Facebook, so contact me that way. If you want my email address, I'll send that out to you too. Just let me know. And feel free to share links with me that way, but YouTube will block anything with a link in it, so. Having said that, I'm out. Thanks again. You guys rock.